Gypsy, those ones who don't know what it is, this we're using regular cards. And the cards will say what will happen between you and him within 2 weeks, maximum a month. You can book it on my website, darling, if you want personal reading, private reading. My website is tarotgurueng.co.uk. And on my channel there are video pinned to the top how to book. It's very easy. Very, very easy. So, are we ready? Steady? Let's do it. Hello, darling. So, let's see what happened between you and him at that very moment. Okay, you comes up. Okay, you're not together. At least you're not close to each other. So even if you are together, you're in a distance, different country. Darling, we're not doing the questions now. If you'd like to receive the answer on your question, you need to subscribe. You can do it here on the bottom. And we will answer at the end of the video. Not now. Alright, darling. So you're not together. It could be different countries. It could be, I don't know, it could be that coldness between you and him. And you just on a distance. What happened with him at that moment? He's hoping that he can talk to you. There is a hope that he can talk to you, and it's in his head. It's not what's going to happen, but at least he's doing. He's thinking about it. He's processing this information. On the bottom, what happening actually, the action in his life. There is a man, elderly man or man with power, and something not right with him. Your guy worrying about this guy a lot. So maybe it's his boss or someone who can influence on him, or maybe this gentleman simply his father or uncle, you know, relative who not well, and he just simply talking about that. So he's kind of, there is no other woman around him, this good thing. But there is a but. Yeah, he really hopes that he can talk to you. But what the cards also saying that nothing. Yes, I can read your messages, ladies. I just yeah. Between you and him, there is an emptiness. So I would say that nothing really going on. Silence, or nothing was going on for a while. Like feel like a blockage. Good morning, darling. But he does have feelings for you. The feelings comes up, but it's not what the card's saying. It's not love, but he really, really likes you. So, for example, he has a crush on you, or he loved up with you. It's not something mature, but maybe on the first stage, or you know, when people just met and they idolizing each other. But there is a blockage between you and him. I would say you never had, you never been in bed, because he want that, but it's not happening, or you haven't been for a while. Right, let's talk about you. You're kind of busy with your own affairs at the moment. In your head, it's only some papers, maybe money, how to get things better, how to make my business better, or how I can perform better at work. There is something about him as well. And but you're losing hope. You feel like you've been a bit betrayed, that he hides something from you, and it's affects you not in a very good way. Saying that, you still like him, and you still like him a lot, and you feel sometimes that some kind of maybe magic influence on you. It's like, oh my god, should not be like that. I don't know him that much, or he done something wrong. Why I'm thinking about him so much? And when you comes up surrounded with his cards. So it's not you, it's him thinking about you so much. And because he's thinking about you so much, it's affecting you as well. It's making you receiving those thoughts as well. Therefore, it feels like magic because he constantly thinking about you. You know, some guys, if they're very strong energy-wise, they can affect us same as will spell affect us when they're thinking about us. Therefore, when you, for example, doing something what you're doing all the time and suddenly start thinking about him, or feel his touch, or smell his perfume, or see someone in the crowd which remind you him, it's when he thinking about you. Okay, on the bottom, right, so there is another man, the card showing me another man, and this other man, you live with him, so it could be your husband, could be your brother, could be your very good friend, or could be someone you don't know that he have feelings for you, because he does have feelings for you, but cards not really showing now is it romantic feelings or this is like friendship when he really like you as a friend. Okay, there is another girl around your guy. She's very insignificant role, but she's there, so you need to know that she comes up, so you need to know that. And it could be his sister, because she's kind of there, but there's a guy next to her. And cards did not show how they collaborate with each other. But what I can tell you, this girl, so if this is the sister, she's telling him, you're an idiot, you need to call her, you need to take, could be wife, yeah, could be, but the card showing she's on your side. So, I don't think this the card showing the wife exactly. But nevertheless, so, if this is sister, she's saying, oh, you should come back to her, you should text her, you should call her. If this is another woman and the wife, let's include the wife, she helping you to get him. So she's doing something which pushing him away, and he thinking, right, this girl so much better. So whatever this girl doing, she's helping you for him to realize how gorgeous you are. Yes, it is general reading, darling. So yeah, let's see more. Yes, there is a blockage, girls. Lots of dark cards coming up. Something not right. Something not right. Okay, what under his heart? What on top of his heart? He's thinking. Right, interesting. Okay, so what you did not comes up. So yeah, you did not comes up, so you simply not together. If you not comes up on the main circle, this means you're not official boyfriend and girlfriend. There is some difficulties. You're not in his life as a person at that moment. Not necessarily forever, but at that moment. So, what under his heart? His hope, his concentrated on himself at the moment. He try and understand himself. He try and understand what he really wanted, where he really going. On top of his heart, this where things get interested. This woman, you know, who comes up earlier. It could be different one. Yeah, I'm saying who comes up earlier. It could be different one. There is a woman he's worrying about. And this woman have a child. They not, you know, they don't have, they're not in bed or anything like this. There is nothing romantic or sexual about this connection. But the woman with child, he really worry about, like worrying sick about. It could be, like I say, sister. It could be any kind of relative. It could be his daughter if he's old enough, you know, because depends. We have different age here. And this is the thing, he wants to talk to you about that situation. She wants to talk to you about that situation. If not in reality, but at least he having those conversation in his mind. He's like, oh, what advice she would give me? How would she behave in that situation? Like in his mind. But could be that he will text you and tell you about that. Right, what he thinking of? He thinking that he needs to go somewhere far. I don't know, it could be the day trip that he left in the evening and come back in the morning, or it could be weekend. It's not too long, it's not the long trip. So for example, weekend, 5 days, it's still don't class as a long one. And he's processing that in his mind, like, oh, I should go, but he has some difficulties with the paperwork, or maybe financial difficulties. Maybe this is why he's going just for short time, not any longer than that. At the moment, he has a time of his life when things, so whatever he do, whatever he say, have no meaning. It's like empty. So what it is, like people stop listening him, he lost his authority, or he simply decide not to tell anything and not to do anything. So for example, not to help anyone, isolate himself from the world. It's not happening right now, but it will happen, shall we say, within the 2 weeks. Right, about you. There is a card comes up, your cards comes up. So you, first of all, he thinks you angry with him. If not angry, then yeah, I would say angry. You can't describe it anyhow. He said if she's angry with me and I cannot understand why. He said things was good and she switched. So if you know the reason, he doesn't. He cannot understand why you switched. Right, what on the bottom, what in his life now and what's fading away, going away, that he really interested in your life, that he wants to know if he still see you, but it's kind of losing strength, he losing hope, it's going away. Again, blockage, can't get away from that. Blockage, and this blockage been for a while, we're talking more than 2 weeks. It's not necessary the blockage when he block you or you block him on the social media. It could be emotional block. It could be that he cannot just text you or call you because he thinks you angry with him. Misunderstandings can describe as a misunderstanding. Okay. He think or he know that you have another man in your life. And he looking at it as a big competition. And he's kind of, that you have a man in your life, but he's not sure what connection, what relationship you have with him. It's, do you sleep in one bed, or he just admire you, this kind of thing. He's not sure if you love him, this other man. Also, you do very interested in his life, and he can feel that. So if you ask, for example, your mutual friends about him, they told him about that. Whatever you ask, he knows there is another reason for that. So yes, ladies, yes, it is collective. Okay, let's see what he ended up with. So let's see what he will end up with. Yeah, you can do that. The question is, so I should tell them what I want him to know. Yeah, it could be little manipulation. Yes, you can do that. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? So there is the problems with money going away. This emptiness is going away. You will talk. And you can ask the question, my darling, but the answer will be at the end of the reading. And you need to subscribe. I give answers only to subscribers. And then every time I live, you can ask one question. But if you want to ask the question regarding the reading, go ahead. The one which going now. Okay, so it's showing that it's the feelings from your side, at least, is fading away. You're probably following me, Bruna. You're probably following me because under your name there is no subscription sign. You're probably following but not subscribed. It's a bit different. Okay, ladies, let's come back to the reading. If regarding this reading, you can ask the question. If you want to ask personal question, then you need to subscribe and ask it at the end of the reading. Yeah. You can do it. You see the star here on the bottom? So you have shop, then services, I think, and you can do it there. Okay, you want the same. So he, for example, wants to be with you and you wants to be with him. Whatever you want, it is mutual. You want same thing. Same thing. This other girl, I don't think she's your competition. I don't think so. And the card showing that he's helping her, but there is no romantic attachment over there at all, like zero. There is feelings when he likes this woman, you know, care about her, but it's not romantic. It's not like when men like a woman, it could be like a brother like the sister, or, you know, this kind of thing. Okay, and she stayed. She's a family. I would say she's a family. So if you know for a fact that he has a wife and she has children with him, he's still going to consider her as his family because she's a mother of his child, but it doesn't mean there's something left between them, you know, some romantic feelings left, but he still can care about her, you know, like a mother of the children. Not everyone divorce because they hate each other. Sometimes there are circumstances beyond your control, but nevertheless. So at that moment, I would say his life is the mess, total mess, because the card's totally black. And I would say him thinking of you, this is only light in his life. Yeah, I saw it, darling. So at the end of the reading, you can ask your question, I'll reply. If he's not divorced, I don't know, maybe between them coldness then, darling, if they're not divorced. But like I said, everything going wrong, wherever can go wrong in his life, did. There is a blockages. He could even cry about some situation. But there, again, this man with power, which could be his father or the boss, and that woman. So maybe they make his life worse with his own problems. So he has to help them with the problems, but it's influence on his life. And like I say, only thought about you bringing some kind of light in his life. Okay, so let's see more. Okay, so what we have is very interesting, because for him it's very important to yes, you can, darling. You can ask this question in personal message, but make sure that the answer would be yes or no. The question will design the way the answer will be yes or no. All right, darling. Yeah, you can do that. So, for him it's very important to talk about this man with power, to talk about you. So I would say this is his father. Or maybe he need the holiday to go and see you, so he need to talk with his boss and, get the day off to go and see you. But he want to talk about you with that man. For his heart, this is what we have. We have you, we have another woman, and we have his conversation. So, all right, darling, yeah. So there another woman. Or there could be that he gonna talk with that girl about you, but she's closer to him. So like I say, still the card's not showing that. Oh, hold on, it does show. It isn't. This is another woman. It's not his sister. This is another woman, because the card showing the next we have that your feelings, her feelings, and he's in the middle. So he tried to sit in two chairs with one bum. There are two girls, you and someone else, or you and his wife, or there is another girl. So it's very interesting because cards did not show that he's really attached to her, but maybe she is, and he just let her. Sometimes guys, they let women to love them. So it could be same thing. What going away, what going to the past? When you try to be loyal, when you try to be a good girl, when you was hoping for a date, and when things gonna get better. This is going to the past. You kind of waking up and think, I don't really need that. What will happen? There will be message, but again, it seems like he will contact you and then again disappear. So he can message you, you could have conversation, and then disappear again. So, or it could be that he just message you, you reply, and it's it. Does he have feelings for that woman? I don't think so. The cards show that she does, but he just kind of he like her, so she's not terrible. He like her, but there is no feelings really. The card show in the beginning that he has feelings for you, but for that woman, not that much at all. What will happen at the end? Not much. I would say within the 2 weeks. So within the 2 weeks, maximum a month, I don't think he will give you much. I don't think so, because it's showing that even if he reappear, it's going to be something casual. Could be even something random, you know, he send you the message and then like, I shouldn't have done it. And at the end, I'm not sure what this means. Let me add some more cards. Okay. At the end, his feelings will fade away as well. For some reason, he's cooling down. Things not really working out. Okay, let's see what he will end up with. When I say feelings fading away, it doesn't mean that he gonna say, okay, no more, enough, blah, blah, blah. No, but with these 2 weeks will be so much happening that his mind simply going to be disconnected, or his heart simply will be disconnected with you, because so much going on as is. But God saying again, you will talk. Just the boys. You know, this other woman, she's, I can't, because it's general reading, but she could do something. She could try to do something, you know, some influence on him. Card's not saying that she's doing it now, but there are possibilities that she will be desperate enough to do that. It's just showing that she like him and you like him. The cards keep calibrating your cards and her cards. If you would like to have private reading, you can do it on my website, darling. It's tarotgurueng.co.uk. If you want one question now, that you need to subscribe, and at the end of the video I will answer some questions. What he ended up with, not great, I would say. The blockage still with him. So I would say, if it will be private reading, yeah, I would say that he has a curse on him. The blockage, it's called on Russian language закрытие дорог, but it's translated in English the road closure. What it is, we all have our own path, yeah, and we're following it. If we follow our own path, things start happening for us. We become happy in love. Our financial situation will get better, and like everything falling together. If we can turn from this path, sometimes we're doing mistake, then things going wrong, we get ill and blah, blah, blah. And then we need to come back. But anyway, we all have our own path. And what this curse does, it shuts your road. So you cannot go any further. You cannot progress. You shut down. So your career falling apart, your health falling apart, everything falling apart because of this. If it's strong enough, it can kill the person. So I would say he has something like that. Not on the level I just described, but he has a road closure which stopping him, not just shut him down completely, but stopping him. So he has no progress. And it could be fresh. It's not influence his life 100%, Uh, it's not. There is some books, but I know it from different way. So what I was saying, it's affecting the way he is with people, the communication with people, and his life overall. Because we have this card, you see, it's upside down. This is his life, and it's upside down. So it's turning his life upside down. He's still the catcher, and he still can do something very little. So there could be little tiny progress, but not the progress he should have. So for example, he should go way out of his like financially, he could be right here, but at the moment he's here and cannot go any further. Same with romantic life, with personal life, and with health as well. For example, he might feel that he's not as strong as he used to be anymore over there. So this is what we have, ladies. If you would like to have private reading, please visit my website, what will be showing on the screen if you watch it recorded, or this is tarotgurueng.co.uk. So, I love you too, darling. Subscribers, please design your question, so it's going to, the answer will be yes or no. I wish I could learn too, everyone. You see, if you would like to have some knowledge about the magic, you need to be prepared. So what it is, when you will be ready to observe this information, the information start coming, and perhaps you will even find a teacher. But you need to be ready for that. It's not fun. If you commit to that, you have to dedicate your life to that. And yeah, but at the moment, read about that and see what will comes up. Will Anthony message you this week? Let's see. Yes. First blush. Everything going to be great. Yes, he will message you and